I think we have a new theme on this channel, and it's called Me Crying. Today is June 19th, which means exactly a year ago today, I was on my way to Columbus to begin the best week of my life. In honor of it being 1 year since the week of Tour de Columbus, I am going to take you guys on a depressing journey through what it's like to cope with the absence of the pilots. But first I need to listen to the whole Vessel album.
With it, when we gonna stop? You gotta kill your mind. Gardens, quiet as violence. Excuse us while we sing to the sky. My brains are sick, but that's okay. I'm so pissed. Stay alive.
That was rude. Fun little story. Right when we got to Columbus, we pulled right up next to the basement and Express Live, and we looked and we noticed that the entrance to the basement was wide open. Half joking and half serious, we kind of questioned if we should just walk in, and before the light even turned green, I jumped out of that car and I walked straight into the basement. And there was literally no one to be found. I don't know where the workers were, but I walked straight into the venue, and I went straight over to the stage, and I climbed onto it and took some pictures. But then I yeeted myself out of the building because I swear I heard someone coming. I bought this sweatshirt one of the first nights I was in Columbus, and this was like $75 or something. And in that moment, I literally thought that a piece of memorabilia was more valuable than food. And I ended up buying this with my food money, and spoiler alert, that was a bad idea. I borderline passed out at Newport. Moral of the story is don't be poor. Also, they can never return because I will literally combust on the spot. Welcome to day one of Tour de Columbus. I'm sorry. A year ago today, June 20th, 2017. There I was, outside of the basement, just singing along with Tyler's beautiful voice and Josh's beautiful drumming. Get down low! Are you stuck again? Are you stuck? To my face, I don't care. I can hear it. Oh, I hit my soul. The show ends. I run around to the front. Out walks Tyler and Josh. And they go straight into a van, and the van drives off. And then, you know who walks out after that? Jenna Joseph, the woman who gets to hold Tyler's face whenever she wants. The women we all want to be. She walks out, and me, being myself, I decide to ask her for a hug because she's quickly walking across the street. Before she enters the road, I go, Jenna, can I have a hug? Do you want to know what Jenna Joseph said to me? She said, yeah. And then I go in and I hug her. This is where my life goes downhill because I'm literally the dumbest person in the whole entire world. Literally, someone taught my stupidness. I take my phone and I have it just up like this because I was like, oh, while I'm hugging her, maybe I can get a selfie or a video. I had it on the video. I pressed record. I hug her and I hold my phone up like this while my face is touching her face. I look up to see my phone. And do you want to know what I saw? Because it wasn't me. It wasn't Jenna. It was the road because my camera was facing the wrong way. But it's okay because I got the audio, kind of. It was quick, it was rapid, but I got the audio of me asking for a hug, me going, eh, and then her running into the street, across the road, into a dark alley. I'll insert that video right here.
That's Jenna! That's Jenna! You just hugged Jenna! You just hugged Jenna! You just hugged Jenna! She tried sleeping on it. She tried sleeping on it.
Thank you, Jenna! Oh my god!
I love your nails!
She's so like Jenna! She's so perfect in real life. Yeah. And she's so small and so cute, and I literally just like died. Like, oh my god. Oh god. Ugh. That's my interaction with Jenna Joseph. God. Oh god, I'm sad. Okay. I also met Mark that day. Ugh, Mark. I love a Mark, but I hate a Mark. Sadness. Depression. Hi. This lighting is stupid, but so is the fact that it's been a year since Newport. I just drove to the very, very top of a parking garage because I wanted to be alone to wallow in my sadness. I decided when the hiatus ends, I was going to cut all these off. But then I realized, wow, they're never coming back. I decided a few weeks ago I would just cut them off when it's been a whole year. And I'm gonna cry because I'm sad because this is one of the best concerts I've ever been to, literally in my whole entire life. And that's saying something for me. I go to concerts so much. I go to a concert like once a week. So to say that this was one of the best concerts I've ever been to is saying a lot. Now, yes, these ugly things have been on my wrist for one whole entire year. I have not taken them off. That's disgusting. But the first one I got on my wrist was my Newport one, because that was the first show I went to the week of Tour de Columbus. And that's this red one right here on the very bottom. And I recall when the man put it on my wrist, he said, oh, is that too tight? I can make it looser and get you a new one. And I was like, no, it's fine. Because I was so happy because leading into this little story we got right here. It was the day of Newport. Never got a code. Didn't expect to go. When I left for Columbus, I did not expect to be going to the Newport show. So when I heard that people asked the box office for the basement if they had any extra tickets, and they said yes, what's not to say all of the shows didn't have extra tickets at the box office, even though they said they didn't. If we check, maybe they will. So we got in line for Newport. There was two lines. There was one if you actually had tickets, and then there was another line on the other side for people who didn't have tickets but were hoping that the box office would have some more extra tickets to sell. And we were like 10th in line or something like that. So like we had hope that we would get them if they had some. We didn't want to get like our hopes up just in case. And then people were starting to say that they had some extra tickets and they had enough over 10. I started like freaking out. They said, all right, everyone in this line go up to the box office. And I was like, no, 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 no. I walked up, gave them my card. They gave me a ticket. And then they gave me this little cute red wristband right here. I'm really sad. I'm going to Newport! Like, it's disgusting. It's falling apart very much. If you want to see this right here, it's falling apart right here, like a whole lot. This literally just like broke off. Like, this thing is still here right here, but like, it's gross to look at, so I'm not gonna show you guys like too close up. I was extremely happy. All my friends got tickets and we all started crying. Something very underrated that no one talks about is how they let us in for Newport. They let us in 10 at a time, which was a very nice way to let people into a concert, because people like you can handle 10 people like going in at once. But if you like let a whole herd of people in at one time, that's gonna lead to trampling and people getting hurt and just a disaster. So, and we were in like the middle of the pit and it was so hot. When I say it was hot, it was hot. Somehow we ended up getting like really close up to the front, and I ended up getting to hold Tyler for Holding On To You, and I held Tyler for Trees, and it was the best thing ever. Oh God. After the concert, they got off stage, and then I realized everything came back into me, and I was like, oh no, I didn't really eat anything today. I didn't drink a lot of water today. I'm sweating. I've never been this sweaty. It literally looks like I jumped in a pool, and same for everyone else. It looked like we all just jumped in a pool. That's how sweaty we were. To this day, I am 19 years old, and in my 19 years of life, I've never been this sweaty. I told my friends, I was like, oh, I can't really see very good. I feel like I'm gonna faint. This isn't good. Like, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Like, I'm super hot. I'm like dehydrated. I'm dying. I need help. Someone help me. So I had my arm around my one friend, and then we were like leaving, and then I got on her back, and she was like piggybacking me out of the venue, and my friends were trying to find water for me, but then we couldn't find water. But then we eventually, I think we found water. I don't really remember. It was kind of a blur, but we ended up going like 2 stories down, and they like set me on the like just like the cement, like the sidewalk, and I was just laying on my back, and I was like, ah, like I just held Tyler, but I'm dying. And they're like, what do you want us to do? Like, what should we do? And I was like, get in line for Express Live, because I cared more about those concerts and having a good spot for them than I did about my well-being. But then they looked at me and they're like, what are you talking about? Like, no. We ended up getting like in the car. We went back to the hotel, and like I kind of just like took a shower and died internally and externally in all the ways. But if I could redo that day, I wholeheartedly would. It was one of the best days of my life. That leads me to this. This right here has been on my wrist ever since I touched Tyler Joseph and Josh Dun. And for me to like cut this off right now, like kind of hurts. Like, it's kind of like a punch. Like, oh God, like they're never coming back, and it's been a year. And like, we're gonna cut off each one every day leading up to like when it's been a year for each one. And today it's been a year since Newport, so we're gonna cut this little bad boy off. We're gonna see if we can actually slide it off, because I really don't want to cut it off. I don't know, there's just like tape on these and like all like gross like stuff. Like, I don't even know. It's not mold, I promise. A lot of people think they're moldy. They're not. My wrist is gonna feel so naked. Imagine having things like a bunch of things on your wrist for a whole like 365 days, and then just having them gone. Like, the ghost of these wristbands are like gonna be on my wrist. Like, I'm gonna feel like they're there, you know? Oh my God, get off! Get off! I'm literally gonna have to cut this. I'm so upset. I don't wanna cut it! Like, it's so gross, but I don't want to get it on my wrist because it's been touching my wrist ever since I touched them. 365 days. It's been a nice run, little red wristband, but I can't wear you for the rest of my life. Just a small little incision. Yeet, get off. He's gonna rest in peace in my jar of confetti I have at home from Newport. Okay, just do it. Just do it. Ready? Oh my god, my wrist. I haven't seen that in a while. Do you guys see that? The tan versus the pale? Like, it's all pale, but like this is even more pale. My wrist has not seen the light of day in a while. I'm sad. This is sad. A moment of silence. This lighting is almost as bad as the structure and organization of Express Live. June 22nd, 2017, 5:59 a.m. All hell was about to break loose in Columbus, Ohio. Right before the clock strikes 6, the stampede of people charge across the street to the corner, all at once.
Hey, you guys, I've got a lot of people. Exactly, why are they coming from the front? Right? Like, what?
This was probably the most unorderly experience I've ever had. People were pushing, people were shoving, people were falling. It was just chaos. And me and my friends were taking breaks here and then to go back to the hotel, fix us a little bit. And I took one of the last shifts to go back to the hotel and get myself a little bit more together for the concert. So after I'm done in the hotel, I come back in a car, and right when we pull in to the parking lot, I get a call and texts, and my phone blows up. Do you want to know what the texts said? They're letting people in right now. And I booked it. I ran so fast to the front of the venue to look and see. My friends were nowhere to be found, and I got a text and they said they entered the venue. I'm blaming Express Live for literally letting us in 2 hours too early. Who does that? What venue thinks in their mind that it's okay, that it'd be fine, everyone's plans will work out perfectly if they let everyone in this line into a venue 2 hours early? Me and my friends are freaking out because all our other friends already went into the venue. So I try to sneak in past the guy at security, and he was like, no, like back of the line. And I was like, no, you're funny. So I asked these girls who were about to go in, I was like, oh, like our +1s just went in without us. Can I cut you? And they're like, oh yeah, like that's fine. So I cut these girls. I scanned to like my ticket. While we were waiting in line, they gave us these wristbands right here. So there's like a little waiting area right when you get into the venue that's like not in the venue, but it's not like out of the venue, it's like in between. So they let everyone into there, okay? I work my way up to my friends. We finally meet, we finally get back together. Everything's fine, everything's good. But then they open the doors to the actual venue all at once, and they let a stampede of people run into the venue. Not only once did a stampede of people run on the grounds of Express Live, it happened twice. What? Security was like, oh no, like, we messed up, like, this isn't good. So they were like shoving people back, and they were like, get back, because everyone started falling on the ground. Oh my god, I like still have like scars and stuff from that. Like, I fell pretty hard. Ugh, I'm having war flashbacks. Once I got to my friends, like everything was fine and dandy, but then the concert started. This hand right here was on Tyler Joseph's right thigh. I got to hold Josh for trees. And it was like the best thing ever because, oh my God. And now I'm really sad because it's been a year since this, and you know what that means? I gotta cut this off. And I don't know if I can slide it off, but I'm gonna really try my hardest. Actually, no. I'm determined. Yesterday I couldn't do it, but today is my day. This is so extra and annoying. Imagine having something like this long on your wrist, just like going like literally, get off. Oh my God, I think it's working. Oh my God, I think it's working. Ooh, ow, ow. Ow! I got it, I got it, I got it. This has been touching me ever since I touched them. My heart just shattered into a million pieces. I'm sad. I internally died when they did the how many days thing.
Does it take to create the show? Welcome to day 3 of Tour de Boulogne.
Oh my God. It's raining outside. Even the world is sad. Jesus is crying, and so am I. I'm losing my mind. Exactly 1 year ago today, I met them. I met Tyler and Josh exactly 1 year ago today. I am not okay. It was literally the best thing I've ever experienced. It was at Artopia. I walked in, not expecting to meet them. Everyone was acting shady for one, all the security and everyone. We were supposed to be just watching some like video thing in the Nationwide Arena. Little did I know they would be there. Mark comes out with a little mic, he starts talking, and then all of a sudden Tyler and Josh walk out. Shut up! This is the first time I ever heard Josh speak in real life. He starts talking about how he's so thankful for everyone at Artopia and how we're so creative and how all the things, all the nice things, and then all of a sudden he says he's gonna meet all of us, and then everyone in the whole place, you can hear us. You can hear us all go,
There's so many talented people in here that just create stuff that we couldn't even think about creating. And so to see that, just super powerful, super cool. And yeah, we want to say hi to as many people as we can.
and they say they're gonna have like a shut up! I'm sad. Hi. I'm in the backseat of my car. I just like can't comprehend the fact that it's been a year since I met them. I don't know where I left off. I actually like did my hair that day. We had a plan. Our plan was I wanted to stand next to Tyler and she wanted to stand next to Josh. I was gonna go in and hug Josh first and then go over to Tyler and hug him and then pose. They were like literally they're cardboard cutouts. Like they are not, first of all, they're not real people. I swear. Like, they're not real people. I literally met Tyler, like, and Josh is so nice. I'm already losing it with my wristbands being gone, because the ghost of them is really prevalent. Like, I keep feeling like they're there. We were crying, and then Tyler steps in front of us and goes, "Don't cry, it's okay, be happy," like it's, Tyler Joseph told me not to cry, and I don't even remember what I even said to them. I think I barely said anything, TBH. I think I said thank you or I love you or something along the lines of that. I hugged Josh twice too. I went in and hugged him first. And then when I was leaving, I said, Josh, can I have one more hug? And he goes, yeah. And then I hugged him again. I literally hugged them. I literally hugged them. The sky was so pretty. It was like colorful. It looked like cotton candy. Wow. Someone's probably gonna come and kidnap me right now. Let them do it though. I don't even care. My life already peaked. There's nothing more to look forward to. I looked like the baby from Teletubbies, but it's okay. Whee! I went to the SHOT show, the Schottenstein Center. I waited in line for a really long time. I'll show you, one wristband for waiting in line and the other one for attending the actual show. It was good. I got Barricade. The venue was playing fairly local. It was like a commercial for like Tone Pilots. I don't even know. I think it was just like a commercial for like this show, and it was like playing by the front doors of the venue like every 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes I would hear the beginning of Fairly Local. Like, once you hear it for like 24 hours every 5 minutes, like you kind of like want to die, but nothing's new. Dumb Mark and Brad put out a fake set list that has like all these like old songs on it, and I screamed. I was like, no, no, no. Taking them off. I forgot to mention, for the SHOT show, I held up Josh for trees. My wrist has not seen the light of day for 365 days. I'm really upset. Oh wow. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, did you hear that? It was my heart falling to the ground. I put my hand in my freezer for like a few minutes. I thought maybe it would shrink a little bit because heat makes things expand. So I thought maybe my hand was fat because it was hot. My hand is turning a different color. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get a scar to remember these by. It feels like a sting. It feels like it's stinging me. Ow! I'm literally in so much pain, and I don't know if it's emotional or physical. My thumb got fat in 365 days. This has to be what birth feels like. Giving birth. I feel like there's literally no going back. Like, there's literally no going back. I'm so far in. Even when I doubt you, I'm no good without you. No, 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 no. The camera's like not showing it like good enough. Like in person, this looks psychotic. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. It's very pale right here, more than usual. Welcome back, wrist. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? I got to massage Josh's ankle during trees. I wonder if he felt it. Thank you all for watching if you made it this far. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know if you went to Tour de Columbus, how your life is, I guess. If you guys want to subscribe, you can. You don't have to. I wouldn't if I were you, but like, if you guys want to, I wouldn't be mad about it. Like, until next year.